Good morning, my friends from downtown Vancouver, the Ramada Wideham Hotel here on Granville Street. I'm heading home today. I'm going to go on down around the corner here to, I think it's Hoey Street, to the corner and get to Tim Hortons cheap breakfast. So, and they do, it's the best cup of tea that's close to an Irish cup of tea that they've had here in Vancouver is in Tim Hortons, right? So I'm going round there. So look, I have my gear for going home, a t-shirt, and I'm wearing my $140 Canadian jeans. I don't think I'm ever going to live that up, you know, $140 for a pair of jeans. But anyway, so I'm wearing them home me, and yeah, so if you're sitting at home and you're thinking about where would I go? Where would I go on a holiday? I want to go on a great holiday, okay? And you've a few pound to spend, and you want it as a kind of a last hurrah, if you want to call it, you know, a bucket list holiday. I suggest you come to Vancouver. Come to Vancouver City. I've been to an awful lot of cities in the world. I've had fantastic holidays in different places, right? But I can officially say that this is the best city I have ever been to in my life. It's beyond surreal. It has passed my expectations. It is absolutely fabulous. Every single day of the week I've been here, when I thought one day couldn't surpass or be better or equal to the previous day, well, I can tell you that every single day here was like, I was buzzing. I was buzzing the whole time that I was in Vancouver. It's a fabulous city, and I would love to come back again. So yeah, so I have to be out of the, well, check out in my room now for by 11 a.m. So I'm going on down to Tim Hortons here, round the corner, to get my breakfast. He's all still there, yeah? I thought this would be all gone by now. Just after having an $8.75 Canadian Tim Hortons breakfast with fantastic tea, my friends, fantastic tea. Right, this is the part now I kind of hate. Look, putting on the weight, getting fat. Yeah, I hate, what do you call it? I hate going, the preparation in putting my clothes in my suitcase. You kind of take more care with your clothes when you're going. Coming home, you don't give a shit. Well, I don't give a shit. Look, I just throw them in. And there's an iron board here in the wardrobe here, right? But I never use an iron board. You know, I'll tell you how I iron my clothes. Look, I'll show you, right? So there's a smelly sock. There. Right, so say this is my, say I'm after washing this t-shirt now, right? Had it out in my clothesline and stuff, right? And I bring it in, and then I'm going to wear it, right? So this is how I iron my clothes. Look, I go like that, right? That's how I don't really give a shit. That's just manky creases on it. I don't iron my clothes, my friends, at all. So now this is the part that I hate, and making sure that I don't miss anything, right? See this adapter here. I had to buy this adapter to charge up my Canon 80D. That cost me something like $38, right? So I'll put that in here. So I will, my friends, so I will. Yeah, another space cadet, spaced out of his head there, crossing the street, and he's like this. He's like, this is a young lad. This is a guy in his 20s, and he's going like this across the street. And I'm just saying to myself, I'm so delighted that I don't do drugs. So delighted. My GoPro is actually, imagine this is what I have made the majority, actually all of the videos with this GoPro here, but I might upgrade my GoPro. It can be glitchy sometimes. It's the Hero 8, and what I have then is I'd plug this in. This is you know, my microphone. It's a Rode lavalier mic. See that microphone? That microphone alone cost me, I think it was €110, okay? But well worth it. And what else have I got there? And there's the battery. It charges 2 batteries, but I always have 3 batteries for a day's filming, for definite. And that's really it. So, okay. And extension lead. So I don't think I have anything else to put in here. Right, my friends, I'll probably film some more when I'm in the taxi to the airport, okay? Cheers. Just waiting on the taxi to arrive. Said about 5 minutes, so we'll see now. Maybe it's here. I made it to Vancouver Airport here from my departure home, and just right here it is absolutely, the heat is incredible just here. Wow. So they're still saying you have to wear a mask, so put on my mask, my friends. Right, so I've come through the security check here. Very, very efficient, and actually very, very friendly staff on it. So I'm officially now just hanging around here for a couple of hours to, I can see planes already, you can see planes. I'm in plane heaven here. So I want to go and get a cup of tea or something for definite. This is a lovely airport, lovely. Yeah, so homeward bound, my friends, but I'm going to miss Vancouver. This holiday is going to carry me the whole way through the crappy, miserable winter in Ireland, for sure. No, I'm not going to buy, I have a Vancouver hat, I'm not buying another hat. I never buy anything in the duty free in airports or anything like that, never. I can chill now. Yeah, so I've got to find a cafe or a cup of tea somewhere here. This mask thing is bullshit, isn't it? Bullshit, my friends, bullshit. Anybody want some handmade vodka? Titus vodka. Something absolute. raspberry or something, vodka or something, I don't know what they are. I won't have to worry about them because I don't give a shit about them. Just look at the cleanliness of the toilets here. Fabulous. Look at them. Isn't that a lovely relaxing feature here? Look, people sitting down having their coffees and stuff, and they've done like a bridge here with a little kind of a stream and plants. Very, very well done. I like it. I like it. I just got a foot long grilled chicken Subway here. Foot long, like. That's greed, my friends, greed. And I got a tea. Right, let's try this now. Very good and very healthy. Right, people, cheers. Just can't beat the tea, my friends. Can't beat the tea. I think it's an 8 3/4 hour flight back home, which to me is very, very fast. Even though, like, you're in a you know, the jet stream. That's the way the jet stream kind of runs. But anyway, right. See you all in a while. Right, I've 3 hours to wait here in Vancouver airport, and I'm in plane heaven here, plane heaven. I'm just looking out here, there's an Air Canada. See, if I turn around now, the sun, you can't see me, right? But anyway, there's a tunnel around here, right? So just here is the brand new 737 MAX. Remember the 2 planes that crashed? And it was all to do with Boeing. You see, the reason, wait now, yeah, the reason why those 2 previous 737s, the MAX, crashed was because the new 737, which is the MAX, okay, well, they're trying not to call it the MAX now because of what happened, right? But anyway, was because they had the Neo engines, which is the new engine option on them, right? But the design of the 737 never changed from when they designed it in the 60s or whatever it was, right? And if you look at the 737's equivalent in Europe, the Airbus A320, the A320 is, the undercarriage is higher off the ground than the 737. So the Neo engines are slightly bigger, right? So Airbus never had a problem with the engines, but Boeing did. Boeing did have a hit because the undercarriage was lower to the ground than the A320. So to solve it, they put the engine nacelles, how we call it, just, you know, slightly forward of the centre of gravity, you know what I mean? And so they built into the plane a thing called ACAS, I think it was ACAS, right, that would automatically override if the plane went to stall or something. But they never told the airlines and never told the pilots, weren't told about it. So those 2 planes that crashed, the computers that this ACAS thing was taken over thing, and the boys were trying to counteract it, right? But every time they counteracted it, it was doing the opposite, right? And that's how they crashed. Yeah, so that's the 737 MAX. Now, if you ask me would I fly on a 737 MAX, I'd say absolutely, absolutely. It's still the safest planes, and it's one of the safest planes in the sky. And you know something, unfortunately, if the pilots of those two planes had been told how to override it, it was so simple, so simple. And just over here then is, see that one there? So that one there, the Air Canada there, that's the Dreamliner, that's the Boeing 787. I don't know, I can't tell from here whether it's a Boeing 787-8 or a 787-9, right? So that's the Dreamliner, and that has, like, all the wings of them planes are made out of composites, and most of the fuselage is not made of aluminium. The majority of it is composite, right? It makes it lighter, and because the cabin pressure is, I can't think at what height they have it pressurized for, right? But basically, you won't feel as tired on these new planes because of the way they have it pressurized at, I think it's above 10,000 feet, I forget now. And they can put bigger windows in them. And again, they have the engines, the Neo engines, right, as well. So yeah, so that's them. I'm going to take a picture here and I'll put them up at the end of the video, okay? You're probably bored of your tree listening to me, are you? But I just love planes, love them. Out here is the Boeing 757-200 of Iceland there, and it's lovely. This plane, this model of Boeing aeroplane used to be my favourite plane. This one here, see that now? So that's the 757-200. Isn't that a fantastic livery they have on it? Look, yeah. That plane, because of the cockpit, has often been nicknamed the Dolphin. If you look closely, look, the Dolphin, and they also nicknamed it the Pencil. It's actually a very relaxing airport, I have to say, very relaxing, I like it. So this plane here is a Korean Airlines. It looks to me like it's a 787-10. I could be wrong on that though, but it looks like it. And so that's from South Korea. Brand spanking new 787 Dreamliner. This is the plane here now. This type of plane is the type of plane that has replaced the Boeing 767. So amazing. Look at the backdrop they have here. Look, they have the mountain backdrop. It's fantastic. I don't know if you can see this on the camera here, but it's it looks like a hologram of a seagull. Look. No, I don't think that's coming out on the on the camera. My seat is 26G, right? It's 26G, and I don't think that's a window seat on the 787. Not too sure. But it would be just fabulous if I got a window seat on the right side of the plane, because the views of the mountains here in downtown Vancouver in the distance, it just would be spectacular takeoff, you know, out into the Pacific Ocean before you do the 180 turn to head back home, you know. But anyway, beggars can't be choosers, my friends. Oh, I'm in plane heaven here now, plane heaven. I'd stay here 5 hours at this airport and I wouldn't be bored once, not once. There's an Air Canada A320 coming in there. There's an American 737. See it here, coming in. That's a 737. Now that 737 is not one of the MAX planes. It doesn't have the Neo engines on it. And over here is a JAL, which is Japan Airlines Boeing 767. Over there, I don't know if you can see that. See, it's kind of white, so it might come up good there. I'll go around and have a look, but that's I'm saying to you, that's still a brilliant plane, Boeing 767, but they are being replaced eventually by this Boeing Dreamliner, the 787. Okay, so here is, you know, you can't see me here, so here is a Chinese airline here. I can't pronounce it properly. Xiamen Air or something like this. But this is a Chinese Boeing 787 Dreamliner. I love the colour, because my favourite colour is blue, and it's actually Not the kind of the lighter blue, but the next one. See the next blue there, the middle one. There's 3 blues in that plane there, but mine's the middle one is my favourite colour. And here is a WestJet after landing, Boeing 787 as well. Oh, this is plane heaven, my friends, plane heaven. You're probably bored out your tree, but I don't give a shit as long as I'm happy. That's all that matters, isn't that right? Wow, I mean, the backdrop here to this airport is just incredible. You got the mountains in the distance there. It's just incredible. Ah, fabulous, fabulous. Here's now you see this plane here. Now that plane there is an Airbus. That's not a Boeing. That's an Airbus. That's an Airbus A320 there now. That plane. It's a Delta Airlines from the United States, obviously, the American plane. And as you can see, the WestJet. That's another Canadian plane there. Boeing 787, yeah. This is the bee's knees, my friends, the bee's knees. Oh, I just love it, love it. I've never got tired of watching aeroplanes from when I was small. So it has stayed with me. Look at this, oh, look at this, look at this. This is the 787, look. WestJet. I was meant to fly with them. They probably wouldn't have lost my bag. Oh, look at that. That gorgeous looking plane. So that's the 787-9, right? I think I'm going home to Dublin on the 787-8, which would be slightly smaller but could fly further than the 787-9 because it obviously has more fuel capacity. You know what I mean? But wow. Well, as you can see here, I'm just chilling down at the end of, I think it's Pier D here. There's only one other person I can see here, a girl over there. She's on her laptop. So I'm down here in the corner and I have my mask lowered because it's 1 o'clock, so we're not boarding until not taking off until 25 to 4. So I'm just going to chill here for a little while. I got my shoes off here, just sitting down here, relaxing, looking at this Chinese plane here and the backdrop of the mountains and the sunshine, and I'm as happy as a pig in shit. I mean that, my friends, happy as a pig in shit. And I'm going to go off, get another cup of tea somewhere, maybe a little bar or something, I don't know. Turn into a fat, look at me belly. See, that's just pure greed, my friends, pure greed. But we're on holidays, that's my excuse anyway, I'm on holidays. Really enjoyed this now, really enjoyed it. I feel tired. I think it's the hectic week I had. I felt like a child in a candy shop or a sweet shop when I got it. I just can't believe that every single day was brilliant. Every day now, I mean, was brilliant. Way beyond my expectations. I've probably said that about 1,000 times, but it's totally true. So put it on your bucket list, my friends. If you want a great place to come to, Vancouver is the place to come. Outdoors, fantastic. Nature, fantastic. Modern city, fantastic. Things to do and see, fantastic. You won't be bored here, my friends. You won't be bored. Okay? Just having another cup of tea here. And I'm listening behind me here. This is the gate for the Korean Airlines, and I'm just amazed by their accent. You know, I don't understand it. It's like Chinese, Japanese type of accents, you know, and it's an amazing, the forms of communication all over the world.
but I'm eavesdropping here, even though I don't understand a word they're saying. But it's just great, you know what I mean? Because not too many Koreans come to Ireland, you know what I mean? And so there's an awful lot of Asian airlines here, because they're obviously flying across the Pacific from the west coast here to Asia, Japan and Korea and all the rest of them, Malaysia, all the airlines over there in the Asian Pacific, you want to call it. They all fly over here to Vancouver and Los Angeles and San Francisco and stuff, you know, Seattle. So yeah. Right, my friends, unfortunately you won't be seeing too many of these Boeing 747s in the future. That's still Lufthansa 747-400 there. I think it's a 747-400. No, it's not. I thought it was 747-408, but 747-400. Their days are numbered, my friends, because they have been replaced by you know, the Boeing 777. It's a twin engine plane, more efficient, more fuel efficient. The new Dreamliner, which I'm going on now, Air Canada, and it's been replaced by, on the Airbus side, by the brand new, spanking new Airbus A350 900 and 1000. Yeah, so that's, unfortunately, the jumbo jet has its day, over 50 years in the skies, and it's not much longer left in it, unfortunately. It feels sad because I love the 747. It's a cool fish tank here at the airport. Right people, I'm boarding in about 15 minutes here now, so that's it from YVR Vancouver Airport, and I'll see you all in Dublin. Take care, bye.